Hello everyone and welcome to this technical explanation of the use of Diagen on Unity and our Flower Island demo. So we're going to explore the various functionalities and technical aspects of a game and our tool. We will cover key points such as model size, memory usage, interaction with non-player characters, and much more. So let me share just my screen to see the Flower Island demo on Unity. Okay, then. Yep. Okay, perfect. This is appearing normally on your side. Okay, great. Now you can see this. So let me do a quick introduction of Diagen and its role. So Diagen is our dialogue and event management tool. It plays a crucial role into our Flower Island demo. It allows you to create and manage dialogues and interactions between the players and the NPC. It will make each experience unique and captivating in game, so don't hesitate to test it into your game, even for prototyping or directly on the server in game. So Diagen works with models available in two sizes. You can find it directly into going into assets, Diagen, then you go into local, and then models. You will find the base X3. So the base X3 is our smaller model, 3 billion parameters. So this is nearly 2.6 gigabytes. This is the faster one. And you will find the other one, the base 7 billion parameters, 4.8 gigabytes. And this is the model, the more precise. It runs locally on 90% of the GPUs available on Steam, with a reasonable memory consumption of around 300 megabytes at rest. So let's see how it is appearing in my task manager. So I will open my task manager. I will share the screen with task manager and I unfold the Unity editor. Okay, in there, as you can see, sorry, this is in French, but you can see this is the memory in there, the disk, network, processor in there. Okay, I go into Unity Diagen local Flower Island and I can see it is not consuming a lot comparing, for example, to my Google Chrome tab. Okay, so let's go back into the Diagen on Unity Flower Island. Okay, now you can see this. So as you can see, it doesn't consume a lot of memory inside the Flower Island demo. You can enable or disable the models depending on which one you want to use to optimize the resources. Here, I will keep both because I want to have an overall experience of our demo. And yeah, I forgot something. It's our Diagen tool, of course, supports multiple languages without the need of an additional model. Okay, so for Flower Island, so as you can see, this is a little 2D game. We have a small 2D characters who arrive on an island that looks peaceful and intriguing. You will have to explore the surrounding area where dialogue and events will change as you explore. So let me click on play quickly. Okay, it is compiling. I am arriving to Flower Islands. Okay, okay, then I click on Orion. I got my dialog input appearing, and I've got my events and my tags. Here, just for the demo for you to see which one is triggered. Okay, so I already modified my greeting player events to make Oriane looks mean when she's welcoming me. And of course, when we will have to modify it, I will make her maybe will be more friendly and nice to the welcome. the person which is arriving. Okay, so the goal here will be to for you to point and click on each element to discover the surprise of the islands and move forward in the story. Okay, so to return to our Diagen tools, it will use data tables to define characters and their background. It features a state tag system for dynamically modifying character personalities, and characters can react to game events and player action. The LLM here can simulate the interpretation of what the player sees to create contextual interactions through scripted events. Adjustable parameters include response length, randomization, tone, etc. Diagen also enables you to have an integration with game scripts to trigger action. Now we will see what are the character informations. So non-player characters, also known as NPCs, are essential to our game and probably to yours too. They will provide information and interactions that enrich the game in its players. Here on my Unity 1, I will go into my Diagen folder. I will click on Demo data tables to find all the data tables that will be the character information and events for each. And I will click on Oriane with the first person I see in there. So here she will warn me. Okay. And I double click into my character information file. And just on the up right, I will find everything. So here we have Oriane with the island Lushos. We will have in our game a man laying on the ground who looks like he is living maybe his last moments. And we have also a Pokemon that I need to tame, and you will need to tame it too in order for him to follow you. The character information here, or CI, are information about each NPC. A tag here is to enrich the lore, and it will be linked into to the character information and the event. Everything will be linked. So, if, for example, if I trigger the Bazorian here on my event, it will be the one related to Bazorian. So here, for example, you have the name of the tag, state tags, and a description that you can modify at any time. Here, this is the same for suspicious, and I can add one or remove one. It's up to you if you want to modify the game or not. So here, for example, I have Oriane. We will have a background with two states, the base Oriane, which will be her original characters background, and we will have the suspicious one. When I start to explore more and more the island, you will see after I talk to the man laying on the floor, she will be more suspicious because she has something to hide. This tag will be triggered as I progress, the base Orion one. So my interaction with this NPC will totally change when I will going more and more into the story. To modify them, this is just, as I said, really easy. You just have to write something into the input. You can do that with every NPC. You can add one, you can remove one. This is really easy. Then we can see what to do with the events. So after the character information, it's time for events. These will have a domino effect. If I trigger one, it will lead me to the next event or dialogue. They will have a name and be linked to tags as for character information. So, for example, the one for base or head will appear in there for greeting players and for warning players. And you can see other one linked to other action. So the one that are interesting here are the one with base array. So each one will send a sentence to be spoken during the dialogue, otherwise known as verbatim, or send an instruction to generate a sentence on the related subject. So for example, here I will have the greeting player, and my instruction is that I have to say that my name is Oriane and I am welcoming the newcomer on the island. I have to say that I'm absolutely ashamed to finally meet someone else that wanted to go into the Dame Island. Here, she's not nice at all. We will see in a few seconds how we can transform it into a nice and polite lady in a few seconds. Maybe we can do that, yeah, right now. But just before, I wanted to show you the return trigger, which is a trigger that, as the name is explicit, returned. So greetings will be implying to going into another dialogue or another event. I don't know, it could be flowers moving, waves moving, she cries, something like that. It could be repeatable. So it means like if I click again and again on her and I have no other event triggered, it will send this instruction again and again. I have a global state tags. If I want that to be compiling all the state tags that I have, I have enable state tags and disable state tags. It could be really useful if if it triggers it remove one state tag of the character information of the NPC. For example, I don't know if the tag is happy, it remove this one and put another one at the place as replacement. An action event, it could be another action, for example, the tables moving and everything. That is for the events. And now we can see, we will see how to modify character information first, and then we will see how to modify an event. So first, I want to show you how to modify a character information. So we will go back into the Bayesian one, and I will probably modify both. The Bayesian and the suspicious, we will transform her into a nice and polite lady. So I want, it is my goal. You have to show the you're very, very nice and polite. Here, I will change it. Okay. You are a peace and reasonable person. You're okay. On the floor. And want to give the player a hug. Okay, here we have that. And for the character information, we will show that in a few seconds. So I go back into this one, I will save, and then I go into my game again. Okay. I arrive to Flora Island. Okay, then I go into Orion one. She's greeting player with the tag space Orion. And oh, okay. Because what I said, this is linked to my event. So we will start to modify the other event I wanted to show you, and then we will play the game again. So how to modify an event. So this is really, really simple. I go into my event info for Orion and greeting players, warning players. It could be, for example, you say that you are to meet you're so happy to find someone in the on the islands. Okay. And here, okay, so this is great. And for example, for the character information, you are happy you're happy to be there on the I. Okay, this is really simple. You can just do something maybe more complex. Okay. So I need to restart the server again. I arrive to Flower Island, and then I click on Orion. And then you can see that she's not suspicious anymore. She's not greeting me with threats and want to kill me. She's lovely and delighted to see me. And I can do that again and again. Now she's warning me because she already greet me. And another trigger is appearing, the warning player. Okay, so that is for modifying the events. You can do what you want. You can click on one, you can modify one, you can create another state text. It's up to you. I recommend just to fit to your actual template that you have on the Diagen editor that we will see in a few seconds. So going to Diagen editor, it will be really simple. You go first into Window, then you click into Diagen editor. You put this on the side because it will be like better for us to see. And you will find 4 different tabs to set up the LLM generation, the event generation, and the topic detection. The setup tab lets you fill in the various data tables relating to your NPCs and play different dialogue, phrase, or events in LLM generation, event generation, or topic detection. This is kind of your laboratory where you can test elements before implementing them into your game. In any case, just be sure to click on the Start LLM server to do anything, because if not, any dialogue won't appear. So the first, we will focus on the setup element. I will fill all the data tables that are related into my iVisor. So event info iVisor. So I put it already. Statistics weights. Okay, perfect. So if you want more information, please don't hesitate to go into our Diagen Create App tutorial. The Create App is really simple. Maybe you already tested that. I will show you quickly. Share screen. Okay. X&Immersion here. So after creating your account, you have the possibility to test everything into the Diagen tab. So you can select your character, you can select the NPC that will talk to your first characters. You can modify a lot of settings, language, improve with Diagen file. So the one we are using into Unity. So it will be really, you can find the templates, really important. You can use both into the Create app and Unity. And you can start a conversation. I love cakes, so it will be really fast, really cool to say some sentences before implementing it into your dialogue. You have also the log analysis, where you can put your file and then it gives you like a sum up of your last game, and the game helper if you have a question about something into the game. You ask your question. Really simple, really useful. That is for Create App. This is free during 1 month, so please don't hesitate to go in there. Okay, I stopped the promotion. I promise I won't do that again. So I stop the sharing screen. Then I go into the Diagen editor again. Okay, perfect. I hope you will do that. Okay, that is perfect. Okay, so Diagen editor. Setup. So I fill all my files. I initialize the agent. So agent name will be, I don't know, iVisor. I won't be too creative this time. Okay, initialize. Oop. Okay, username. It's the name of your NPC that is talking to the. This is the name of your character that will talk to the iVisor. So for example, here I will put Anna, but it could be Brian. It could be James, so it's up to you. Then I select my agent, so I will take the IVSO one. And the IVSO one, I will check the checkbox phase because I want the state text to appear every time. I update the agent states in order to have the possibility to play everything into my LLM generation, event generation, and topic detection tab. Okay, so then the first thing is the LLM generation. So I can find again my username. Here it will be Brian. So as I said earlier, you can put Aina, you can put Alexander. It's up to you. I select my agent, so it is already filled, but I can choose another one if I want to. And then I will have a description. At the initial, it will be empty. You just have to fetch the description that is like a sum up of everything that is inside your character information into the background. So it creates a prompt that will be written directly into the input. Here we go. Okay, so I fetch the description. I can find it directly in there. I can modify one if I want to. I can remove everything and put what I want to. It's up to you. So here I will say you love cake. Okay, you love cake here. I can choose to include the history or not. It will depend if I want to have relevance between two dialogue. So I will include the history and I will put like 5 history elements. I can choose to reset the history or not if I want to clear everything. And then it's up to you. You can write a sentence. I love cakes. Do you? Then I can generate the text. So I wait a little during the time the NPC is generating a sentence. So I can test everything. I can ask questions. I can just write a sentence, and then I can see my sentence written in there. So I can choose, for example, Ivisor here, but I could select Orian or the mine laying on the floor. Or more like a human conversation and not a Pokemon conversation. Of course, Ivisor is here not really expressive. I cannot understand him a lot. And then here we are again and again. I love you, etc., etc. And I generate my text, and I can find a big story or not. So that's it for the LLM generation. Then for the event generation, this is like something different. You have your username again, so this is Brian. You have your agents selected, and you have the choice to execute an event into the dropdown. You can select one. So here I will take the following because for iVisor this is the only event that I have, and then I will execute the event. I will have then get a result. So I will find the event name that is the same as for the one that I selected for the dropdown. I will have a verbatim if it is included or not. Maybe sometimes this is not, and you have only the instruction. And here this is saying you said that you will follow your friend, da, 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 da. And a return trigger if it's repeatable or not. So this is really cool to test your event management system. If, for example, the save verbatim is empty and you have only an instruction, you can convert your instruction into a verbatim. And then, so as I said earlier, for the verbatim, this is a sentence that will be obviously and every time appear into your dialogue input. So here, for example, if I talk to the IVSOR, it will say growl, growl, tilt aid, air sparkle, software. Okay. And here for the instruction, it will be something sent to the model to generate a sentence accordingly. And then you have your session info results. With all of that, if you trigger this event, you will have so your agent name, the state tag that is enabled, all the state tags, and the topic enables with that event. So here I will find 3 positive and 1 negative. So that's it for event generation. Next, we pass to the topic detection. Topic detection, so this is like working same. You will find the username here, Brian, and you have the agent selected, so iVisor. And the four enabled topics, so 3 positives and 1 negative. Here, it is cool to test some messages in order to detect the topic and see if it will be cool for me to pursue the conversation or not. Here, what I want with my advisor, I want him to follow me. So the goal is to write nice messages and to test if it is responding positively and not negatively. So for example, I love cake. Can I offer you one? I click on detect topics, and in a few seconds, I will see if the response is positive or negative. And here I can see that the topic is detected, this is positive, and the description offer food or shelter. So my bar will be higher. And for example, here I want to kidnap you. Can I? Okay. It's completely random. Again, I click on detect topics. I wait a little. This is not detected the topic. Okay, because this is not triggering any word, negative or positive, inside the sentence. And you can test it again and again and again with other dialogue sentences. So to sum up, the Diagen editor is the laboratory of everything. You can test the dialogue, you can test the topic detection, and you can test the event management system. Now you know how to use the editor, so if you got any question, please don't hesitate to ask me, to ask Orion, to ask Bastien if you encounter some issues or if you want more information about how to use the tool. I will do a quick conclusion now. We have explored various aspects of Diagen inside the game. Here, this is Flower Island, but we have other demo applications. So don't hesitate to ask us if you want more tests on a 3D game or a 2D game or a simulation game. I mean, we have various demo applications. So we saw how to interact with NPC, how to trigger an event, how to detect the topics, etc., etc. Each element plays a crucial role in providing an immersive and seamless gaming experience. So, of course, we can adapt it to your game, whether it's 2D or 3D. Yeah, we just have to talk together. Thank you for seeing this short webinar, and stay tuned for more updates and demonstration. Bye-bye.